I'm excited because this is the launch of Dad Class. All that I've done thus far is to realize the gap that we have in our society for fathering. And that's the truth. You know, had a couple million views. The common trend in all of those videos has just been a lack of fathering, and women, specifically women, not having a dad or not having that father figure in their lives. And that's what they were able to get out of whatever video they watched of me talking with my daughters. My daughter's graduated. My oldest daughter's graduated high school now. Daughter right behind her is coming up. She's a senior. The twins are going into the 8th grade. And so it's just kind of a space where I've let go of a lot, and we're in my house, you know, so y'all are in my home. And I think this is really what this time requires. We just had another video do 1 million views, and I'll put that in here. I'm concerned, and I'll tell you why. He asked you, what would you want to do on a first date? And immediately said, okay, well, you want to do that? You want that type of guy? You want the person who is coming to occupy your time to not be thoughtful of how they occupy your time. Just honest. Because what I'm saying to you is this could just be a lazy moment. Some niggas just need to understand, you got to step up, bro. Oh yeah, we ain't doing that shit today that I just told you. No, I know you're better than that. That can be a response. You can't be afraid of a nigga not coming back. You gonna actually get my time on some shit like that? You gonna reward that? Hell no. No matter how bad I even want to, it can absolutely be a response where you're like, come on, bro, tighten up. You gotta be way more thoughtful than that. So I want you to answer the question, is that the type of man you want? Is that the type of energy you want to reward? You might like him, and you might just need to smack his ass on the hand. Don't come at me like that. And if that smack on the hand make you not come back, you was coming for some bullshit anyway. You know what I'm saying? Truth is, you're more excited about the opportunity than you really are about how the nigga really approached you. That fair? So have the confidence within yourself to check that right there, right? And then allow him to either step up or step out. And you got to be cool with that, because it's going to save you heartache in the end. I want you to set that in your mind of how you really want them to come. I'm not saying they're going to all come like that, but you got to have a standard of how they come, so your response can be like, so you're going to take me to the store to buy my own gift and we just going to walk to the line together and get it? That's how I should expect birthdays and Christmases to be? No excitement, no surprise, nothing? And that comes with the confidence. It's just making sure you understand your standard and you're not moving your goalposts just because you're happy to have a motherfucker giving you some attention, or you happy to be going out and you feel like you got to play a role. There is no role to be played, because this ain't a motherfucking movie that you would have chose. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know my daughters. Y'all gonna know my family, and they're okay with this. One of the comments said, why is he recording this moment? And I'll tell you why. On accident, we were recording something else. We intentional. My daughter is a SAG-AFTRA actress. So being behind the camera and really being a content, she likes to vlog. So she's always doing that on her own. It's been her extension since she started early at 10 years old. She was on David Makes Man. She's Shella. So, that's my baby. But we're in a space where she's now able to express herself, and my whole family. We're in a position of just being transparent. When that video of me and her kind of took off, the first one of, that was something that we didn't expect. And we sat down and we talked about it. And I talked with everybody and said, how do y'all feel about capturing these moments, not creating them? We're not content creators, but capturing these moments. And they were open to it. And one of the things that they said as a boundary was just that, please just edit, like personal things, just do a good job editing. They don't like to hear their voices all the time. And so the ones that I can just put out without necessarily going through them are just all my voice, all my perspective. And the other ones, they went through them. And so that's kind of how they started with this one particularly. I'll go ahead and play it. In this first sit down, I want you to understand why I'm doing this. I've been cultivating this for a long time, but why now? And I'm gonna share with y'all the first video. Here it is. So that's what the first video was that we just went on, and that has, I think at this point, 1.3 million views in 3 days. And the feedback on it is a lot, and it's intense. And I'm going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it and get into it. I opened up the email box, so yokevhelp@gmail.com. Go ahead, hit the inbox. Please send me your true, authentic stories. I'm going to tell you how I get down because I like to protect you. I do not feel good about utilizing y'all's real, true stories as content. So I like to capture content, so y'all aren't talking to me real life. I respond to you real life direct. And then I actually take those emails and I summarize that into chat and give me a scenario very close to yours that we can talk about. And it gives it to me in like an email. And so I'm very transparent. I ain't trying to trick y'all. The conversations that I have with my children are real, right? Because they're mine. And we had these conversations beforehand. Now, the conversations that y'all will see me with these emails, they are inspired by a real conversation. It's just like a fucking Lifetime movie. You know what I mean? So this is though why my why is for this particular podcast channel and why we are doing, and I fucking, it's not a we, why I'm doing this shit, right? We at my house, ain't nobody fucking here, and ain't no team. This is me. So why am I doing this? I was tagged in another video that really opened my eyes, and I didn't know it this way until like I thought about it. But I didn't know it was like this until I seen this fucking video. And
I hate getting on the internet and like being transparent and emotional, but I feel like this is one of those moments where like it's okay. But I just watched this video of this guy who kind of just was having a conversation with his daughter about how she should be treated by a man and how not to accept mediocrity, basically, right? And like I got so emotional, and it's about to happen again. I got so emotional because while I absolutely love my dad and he's no longer here, it just made me realize like how much I had a dad and not necessarily a father, right? Like my dad did not give me the tools that was necessary to protect me from predators. And I don't mean just like people that prey on my body and anything like that, but just people that preyed on my mind, people that took me for granted and utilized me in ways that benefited them but hurt me, you know? And my dad never gave me that. My dad treated me like a prized possession that he didn't necessarily polish. So it was like I had this cool thing, like this amazing kid who does these amazing things and has these accolades, but never really like sat down and told me the real of it all. And I don't fully blame him. Like my mom didn't either, honestly, but they never gave me the game, you know? And as a 37-year-old woman in the world who's still trying to like figure it out at 37, sometimes that gets very overwhelming because it's like, damn, I went all these years without somebody just sitting down and just saying, baby, this is what it is and this is what it ain't. And it sucks. It truly sucks, right? And I'm not envious of the girls that have fathers. I'm not, but like, please cherish that. There's a girl on Instagram, I can't remember her name, but like her and her dad are like cooking on a Blackstone, and her dad is giving the game. And I watch them every time their videos come on because I'm like, I wish my dad would have did that for me. I wish my dad would have sat down and talked to me about what men are, how they're supposed to treat you and what they're supposed to do. Yes, what those roles are. I wish that it became more of a conversation, not surrounding paying bills, but like genuinely, if you know if a man likes you, not loves you, not tolerates you, but likes you, you know? And having to learn those things on my own, having to learn those things through therapy, it just came at the expense of my mental sanity. I'm really crying on Beyonce's internet. I don't even like Beyonce like that. Don't come for me, Beehive. She tolerable. But what I'm saying is like, I really had to go through things to get that knowledge. And I'm the type of person that, bro, I don't have to touch the fire to know that it's hot. I watch everybody else touch it. So having to touch the fire myself, it just was like, God damn, my finger is still burnt. After all these years, I've had to endure so much, and people just would sit back and be like, "Girl, you're such an amazing person. I don't know how you've done that. I don't know how you're still who you are." And I was like, it came at the expense of my happiness. Like, it came at the expense of my sanity. It came at the expense of my level to be able to trust. It came at the expense of the level to be able to just consider myself and be whole with myself. Like, if I didn't have to, I wouldn't. And I guess I should be okay and happy, because that builds character and that helps us to become the people that we are. But I really wish my dad would have gave me the game. I really wish my dad would have treated me like the princess he really thought I was, because I think things would have been different.
That completely solidifies for me the why in doing this, man. I can't imagine not being in my daughter's lives. That's the one thing that pushes me through everything. It's just the sheer thought of being in their lives every day, and what it would be to not be in their lives every day. So I'm trying to make sure that this isn't something that's just too long or becomes all about me, my thought, my opinion. I'm making sure we have avenues to bring in what needs to be in this space. We have a virtual community that I started called Life Network. Y'all know, follow us on YouTube, Life Network on YouTube. You can follow the podcast, the Finding Life podcast, on all platforms. Most importantly, though, I want you to go to my website, yokevhelp.com. Go to my website and sign up to the Life Network community. That is $5 a month, and I'm only doing that until the start of school. So kids go back to school on the 12th, and I really want to give all of us parents an opportunity to connect and a place to go in which we can have great value for very low investment, and be able to build community. And so inside of this network, you got parent to parent, you got man to man, you got dad class, in which we talk about all things dad, fathering, and that's this. So this is the very first episode of Dad Class, and I'm going to keep it very brief. We try to keep these under 30 minutes so we can, keep moving. Most of us are parents, most moms, and I know moms are overworked, and I'm not getting ready to take up most of your time. So I'm going to try to come at a perspective of being a dad, and more so being a father, and not your dad or your father, but I understand that you might look at it like that, and you might want to receive it like that. And if that's you, I'm totally okay with it. A lot about my background is working with foster and adopted kids across not just the state, but the country. And I'm not going to put all of our business out there just yet, but from lived experience, just know blood is thick. It's great. But choice is powerful. So some of us who have chose to be family, that's where bonds are truly made. And I want you to choose to be my family. I'm going to choose to be your family. And I'm going to choose to handle you with the love, care, respect, admiration, intensity, passion that I do with my own kids. I've already asked permission from them to share this with you, and they understand how that works. This is not something that we just threw together overnight. I've been doing this for a long time, y'all. I've been doing the life group for over a decade, which we've been working with youth families, high acuity youth and families for over that long. So this is just us extending it. Anyway, I'm only going to talk about one thing. And from that video, it's because she touched my heart. And when I say she touched my heart when she said, I just wish my dad gave me the game. Like, how do you know a man likes you, for like really, really likes you? It was the second really that got me, because we know what that means. And fellas, I'm going to tell you the truth right now. This ain't no Steve Harvey shit. I'm not out here talking about how not to be all that bullshit, be a man or whatever. No, this is some fathering daughters. It's we all got to step up, myself included. I'm not the best man. I'm telling you, I'm trained. I'm certified. I'm trained. Training, I know what to do. I don't always do it. So I'm being very transparent with everybody too. Anyway, we'll go somewhere with that. But anyway, how do you know a man likes you for real? Like really, really likes you. I don't want to generalize because you can't generalize. This is one thing you got to understand. And this is what I tell my daughters. All niggas ain't the same, period. All niggas ain't the same. All dudes ain't the same. You're not going to get a standard man. You're not going to get one dude be like, oh, if he like you, he would. That's not true for every man at all. What is true for every man is effort, right? Effort. A man that really, really likes you, will make time for you. That's not that is for sure, especially early, right? Especially early. And don't take it as a sign if it starts to fade. No, a man that really, really likes you, he wants to woo you, pursue you, and that's a part of it. A man that really don't like you and just wants something from you, he ain't even gonna give you that. So a love bomber, you got to be aware of that kind of shit, right? You got to know that exists, but you can't necessarily be void of it. Some love bombers, some people they are themselves just really fucking like you, and that's just how they express it. They just really like you, and when it's that, and they just really like you, then it's gonna come out like that. That's when you got to look at yourself. You got to see, am I thirsty? Have I been thirsty for attention? Did I attract a love bomber? Or is this person just like, this is how they express and they really like me too? Either way, he really likes you. And the attention, it's not attention, it's care. He's asking, interested in you. He wants to study you, figure you out. Like, it's something that really happens that he can't explain, and he continues to pursue. He really, really likes you. He gonna be careful. And I don't mean like careful and just overly thoughtful to overly do. I mean, he ain't gonna try to fuck it up. He gonna chill when it's time to chill. Like he gonna know when to relax. And he gonna try not to do nothing fucking stupid. And in doing that, you gonna see yourself. That's vulnerability for a man. Vulnerability for a man is not emotional intelligence. It's not getting it all right, because that's some smooth nigga shit. Like a smooth dude gonna be able to know what to do, know what to say, and that's some smooth shit, right? So you can't mix smooth and genuine, all of that. He's going to be careful. He's gonna be careful not to take too long to respond to you. He's gonna be careful not to say the wrong dumb shit. He's gonna be careful to not like, he gonna be careful. Whatever he feel and whatever that energy is, he's gonna pick it up, read it, and try to be careful not to fuck it up. He really like you. Now, if he's asserting himself and really kind of playing this control, he don't like you. If you question yourself, like, why is he really with me? He needs you. And what I mean by that, a man who needs you, he needs his ego stroked. He needs his attention meter sought after, like he filled up. He needs you and he wants you, but he don't like you. It's a difference. A man might want you. A man might need you, but neither one of those mean he like you. He might know you going. And I'm gonna have to teach my daughter that he might know you going. And what that means is he might pick up on your curiosity. He might pick up on the fact that you were, he might pick up on that. And he don't really like you, but he needs you. He a little horny, he got some action in it, or he wants you. He been wanting to, he been, in his phone doing a little, and now he wants you. He wants you. He don't have to like you to want you or to need you. You got to know the difference. Because if you go and he just wants you or he needs you, then you fucked. And I can't say that in the negative, because it may not be he gonna fuck you over, but you're fucked because he may or may not know that's what's happening to himself. He may not be emotionally intelligent to know that that's like the difference. He don't want you, need you, like you. He don't know. A lot of men don't really know. That's why that shit seems so genuine. They're like, they don't fucking know. They're not doing it on purpose. They're just doing it out of habit, nature, condition. So you got to know the difference. And how you know the difference is, like I'm saying, careful. Motherfucker, be careful not to fuck it up. He like it. You got to think about how he do his game, how he do his phone, you'll look and see how motherfucker care about some shit, right? You observe and see how he care about certain shit. See how intense and how he thinking. If motherfucker can be considerate and think, oh, I got a game, a gaming tournament at 7:00, so I got to do this and this and that before this and that and this. That motherfucker is thoughtful about shit he care about. If a motherfucker get real mad and possessive and attentive, he never lose this shit. Like, he know exactly where his control is all the time because he don't put it nowhere but right there. That motherfucker is careful. If a motherfucker on this game and he know, man, this motherfucker on this team soft. If you talk too much shit to him, he don't even be playing the right way no motherfucker more. He get all embarrassed and shit, and so I don't even talk to that motherfucker like that. I know I just let him. Oh, so you're aware, you have emotional intelligence for that shit. Okay, got it. You don't like me for real. You're not willing. See, when the motherfucker like you, it's something he's careful and he's willing. Don't mean he got to know shit. He don't got to be confident in it. He just got to be careful not to fuck it up and willing to do what's necessary. Those two things is when a motherfucker like you. Anything else, I can't say he like you. He might want you. He might need you. He might see a value in you. All of that. But when he like you, he gonna be careful. Motherfucker gonna be careful. Not saying he ain't gonna fuck up. Not saying he ain't gonna get into himself and do some dumb shit and make a bad decision he can do that's possible. But when it comes to you, like, right, the blatant shit, motherfucker gonna be careful, especially early. Okay? I'm telling you. I hope that helped. I don't really know. Let me see if I can recap. He gonna be careful. Motherfucker gonna be willing. Right? He gonna be willing. He ain't gonna be willing to just do what he think you want him to do. He's gonna be willing to observe. He's gonna be willing to consider things. He's gonna be willing to check his fucking self. He's gonna be willing to self-reflect. He's gonna be willing to do a lot of things inside of that carefulness, right? And that's careful and willing are bound. When he fuck up, he gonna be willing to fix it. And not just like controlling, thinking you should, gaslighting you. No, he's gonna be willing to hear you, like, oh my God, because I wasn't trying to fuck up like that. I was trying to be careful, but I was like, even in my dumbass decision, I was trying to be careful in my dumbass decision. You see what I'm saying? Niggas is stupid, but we ain't dumb. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to say it like that, but that's it. How do you know when a man really likes you? That's it. He's willing, he's careful. How do you know if a man wants you or he needs you? It comes out of logic. Okay? It comes out of logic. You know, he might pick up on some senses. You may be you may be insecure, you may be vulnerable, you may be all of these things. He pick up on that. Men are very high intuitive, especially when we come from the shit, right? But being intuitive and having discernment, understanding how to pick up on shit, body language, and then being emotionally intelligent, knowing what to do with that are two very fucking completely different things. So when you get a nigga from the hood or you get somebody who like really come from like shit where they had to be hyper aware, all of that, that's fine. But if they didn't ever go through the process of like healing that shit in them, they don't know what the fuck to do with it. Okay? So they can read you like a book, but they don't know how to handle you. They don't know how to manage you. They don't know how to care for you. All right? So that's what I'm going to teach my kids. I teach my daughters. That's what a father does. So anyway, I love you. I respect y'all. I want us to grow this environment the right way. I believe that we can. Please go ahead and hit the follow button, hit the like button, hit the share button. Go to TikTok, YoKev Help, official Kevin Warren, both of those pages. Please go ahead and blow those up. Life, YouTube, The Life Network, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcast, The Finding Life Podcast. I'll put all of that somewhere on this. I need a production person. This is just me in here, guys. I need a production person. I need a social media person. Let's build the fucking village, y'all. I need help with this shit. Please help me, help you. It's like, this is where the editor will put Jerry Maguire in this motherfucker. Help me, help you. You feel me? Anyway, love y'all. We'll see y'all next time. Appreciate it.